Friends, in the previous part, we saw that Kate arrived at an abandoned mental hospital where she finally discovered the horrifying origin of the dark entity. There, she encountered a burned little girl who warned her that the darkness would never let her go. In the end, the sound of someone running violently through the hospital echoed everywhere, while all the doors slammed shut by themselves. Now the story continues. Kate's heart pounded so hard she could hear her own breathing. The entire mental hospital was drowned in darkness, and strange whispers echoed through every hallway. From the upper floor, the sound of running footsteps continued non-stop. Thump! 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 It sounded as if dozens of people were running through the corridors together. Kate tightened her grip around the flashlight and slowly moved forward. Suddenly behind her, she heard the sound of a wheelchair moving. She quickly turned around. In the middle of the hallway, an old wheelchair slowly rolled by itself. A thin trail of blood followed behind its wheels. Kate stepped backward in horror. Then she heard the laughter of the little girl upstairs. But this time, other sounds mixed with her laughter, as if many people were crying together. Suddenly, the old hospital speakers crackled to life. After loud static, a woman's voice echoed through the building. "Patient 47 has escaped." Silence followed for a few seconds. Then the same voice returned. "Do not let her touch you." Kate's entire body shook. Suddenly, her phone screen turned on by itself. An old video started playing. The video showed the same hospital many years earlier. Doctors and nurses were running through the hallways while screams echoed everywhere. Then the camera stopped in front of one room. On the door, the words "Patient 47" were written. Slowly, the door opened. Inside the room sat the same burned little girl on the floor. Blood covered her hands, and strange symbols were drawn across the walls with bloody fingers. Then a terrified doctor whispered through the recording, "She keeps saying the darkness is alive." Suddenly, the video ended. At that exact moment, a massive crashing sound exploded upstairs. Boom! The entire hospital shook violently. Kate slowly walked toward the staircase. The moment she reached the upper floor, her flashlight began flickering. Every room along the hallway stood wide open. Inside each room, there was only darkness, but Kate could feel something watching her from every doorway. Then suddenly, a soft voice whispered from one of the rooms. "Kate." It was Lily's voice. Kate immediately ran toward the room. The room was completely dark. She pointed her flashlight around, and suddenly her blood ran cold. Hundreds of words were written across the walls again and again. "She is inside me." Then soft crying came from the corner of the room. Kate slowly stepped closer. Lily sat on the floor, trembling violently. Dark black marks covered her face and arms. Tears filled Kate's eyes. "Lily?" Slowly, Lily lifted her head. For a moment, her eyes looked normal, and she seemed weak and terrified. In a trembling voice, she whispered, "Kate, run. It is using me." Kate moved closer to help her, but suddenly Lily's face started changing. Her eyes turned completely black again. Her neck slowly twisted in the wrong direction. Then multiple voices spoke together from inside her mouth. "You came too late." Suddenly, the entire room began shaking violently. Black smoke started pouring out from the walls. Kate stepped backward in terror. Then suddenly, every light inside the hospital turned on at the same time. For a few horrifying seconds, the entire hallway became visible. And Kate screamed. Dozens of people stood silently throughout the hallway. All the patients. Their faces looked burned and their eyes were completely black. Every single one of them stared directly at Kate. Then all of them slowly started smiling together. At that exact moment, something cold touched Kate's shoulder from behind. The hand felt like ice. Kate slowly turned around, and her scream echoed through the entire hospital. Friends. If you want to discover who was really standing behind Kate, and whether Lily has completely fallen under the control of the dark entity, make sure you subscribe to this channel right now, because the next part will be even more terrifying.